Adam Gusky, joined by Colonials associate head coach Charlie Buscaglia. Robert Morris defeating Wagner 64-44. And Charlie, near the end of the game there, after the game, bit of a few words between your staff and Coach Sermignano. Care to elaborate?
Just it was a physical game out there, so I don't know what happened. There's something happened. We'll talk about it.
Sounds good, Coach. Yet another coaching milestone for your father, Coach Sal Buscaglia, now 700 career victories.
Yeah, it was a grinded out game in the second half. We were rolling here in the first half, and then we got complacent. And it would have been a little prettier. It would have been a little bit nicer for him on his milestone win again. But he got it, and he's earned it, and we're happy for him.
Let's talk about some individual performances on Nikki Stammelamprou. Really shone brightly, especially in the first half.
Yeah, she came out ready to play again. I think she really did a good job in the first half of playing at her speed and reading the floor and not pressing too much about shooting. She was doing a lot of other things. She was very active on defense, and she really let the game come to her. Thought Anna did a great job. The last two games she's really responded, so she's being a leader now, and she's stepping up as a junior.
Seems like Michaela Mulrain struggling a bit. She broke out of her shell a little bit today, but certainly not what we saw earlier in the season.
Yeah, Michaela, does some things in spurts. She has some real good moments, and then she kind of sloughs off a little bit. Sometimes sophomores, after making an all-freshman team, have struggles in their sophomore year. I think some of the things that she's got to elevate her game in a few other areas, do some things that she didn't do last year, and now people are scouting her more, and she's got to elevate. So she's got to hit the gym more, do a lot more individual work, get in the gym more, do some extra stuff, and just develop more in the post. I mean, she's done a good job for us so far, but it's only going to get tougher as people know you more. So she has a capability of being a great player. She's got to elevate herself in other areas.
20-point win for Robert Morris as they defeat the Wagner Seahawks 64-44. Adam Gusky, joined by Colonials associate head coach Charlie Buscaglia. Let's talk about Jasmine Nawaje. She did score 23 points, but conversely, she made just 9 of 26.
Yeah, we did a great job, especially in the first half on her. I thought we focused in well on her. She was taking some tough shots in the first half. They were mostly contested, and when she drove in the lane, we were ready for her. Second half, we let her get loose a little bit too much there, and she was driving through the zone or in man, and she scored a lot of her points down the stretch. So we got to play for 40 minutes. We played her for about 25, and the last 15 minutes we did not play with the intensity we needed to on her, or she would have had a tougher night. But she wound up getting over 20 because of the way we played down the stretch.
Looking forward this upcoming Saturday and Monday, a trip to Brooklyn, New York. You take on St. Francis College, defending NEC champs on Saturday, and then a tough place to play on Monday at LIU Brooklyn.
Yeah, this trip is always the big trip for us. It's our first 2-game road trip in the conference, and a lot of teams struggle to get both those wins when they go out and take that trip, either if they're coming to us or we're going out there to them, these long trips. So we've got to handle that first road trip out there with a lot of maturity. Our leaders got to step up and make sure that we go out there and focus in on this first one. Obviously, playing a team that we saw towards the end of the year last year, which was a big game. So we got to make sure we go out there and we handle the game like we did today, with a lot of focus and understanding we're on the road now, and we got to take care of business not only in the first half but the second half.
Speaking of taking care of business, your Buffalo Bills did it. They defeated the New York Jets, and the Steelers are headed to the playoffs.
I'll tell you, I've been here this is like almost 14 years now, and the love that people have been showing me the last 2 days has been unbelievable. I don't understand. I've been here for so long. I got people hugging me I don't even know, and they just know I'm from Buffalo. I didn't do anything, but I guess it's really exciting that the Bills kept playing like I said they would, and they got that win to spoil the Jets, and now the Steelers are back home and ready to go on and play against Cincinnati on the road. That's great for Pittsburgh Steelers. It's great for the community here. I just overwhelmed with all the love I've been seeing. This is great.
Thanks again, Charlie, and good luck on your road trip this weekend.
All right, thank you.
Again, Robert Morris defeating the Wagner Seahawks 64-44. The Colonials hit the road for 2 in Brooklyn, then they return to the Sewell Center, where they will take on an NEC opponent 2 weeks from this Saturday. For Justin Piles and Charlie Buscaglia, I'm Adam Gusky. We'll talk to you then.